There it is. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good day, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Welcome wherever you are, whoever you are, whenever you are, to the Arcadia Network. My name is Crunchfreaks of the Arcadia Network. And as always, I am your streamer for the night. Now, I noticed it's very quiet. There's a reason for that. I may have forgotten to turn the sound back on, so let's just quickly get that master volume back up. How is everyone today, and welcome back to Final Fan Thursday. Now, there's been a little bit of an update since last time, so let's scroll into that first, shall we? So, last time we left off with the stream, we came back from the past. I had my heart broken. I still have not forgiven you, Square Enix, for that one. You hurt me. You hurt me bad. So, things started happening. I've started to decide I want to write, when we get to that part of the story, if the worst comes to it, I'm going to be rewriting what happens in my head, and I don't care what people say. And with that, one thing led to another, and, well, this Krona Fennis guy you see before you may have a story to tell. A story much different from the acts of the game. And it will continue to be like that. What I will be able to write and what I won't, I do not know. But I've come to the decision that this is but his code name. Because, hi, I'm Krona. If this guy here is becoming an OC of sorts, they aren't using my name. But for the sake of the streams, we're going to keep it as it is. I hope everyone's okay with that. Oh, give me a second. Oh, that's irritating. Hang on. There we go. Sorry about that. So, as I say, last time we finished off, we came back to reality, back to the modern day. So now... What? Alizé? Not Alizé. Nalizé. Oh wait, it's an Aura Alizé. Interesting. Right, we have a daughter in Kryl to see. And a story to progress. Hello! As heavens burn. Oh, we're getting a new weapon this time. I'm up for it. Oh. The stuff the warrior told me about the days, the old days. Loc Aminus. Locus Animus. Uh-oh, well that's definitely not something you want incomplete by the time it goes on. Oh. He's back, isn't he? Ah! Great, it's spread. Man, I don't get it. It's fine for a week, but as soon as I'm back, it spreads. Which means there's a possibility that he returned as well. You know? So, I want to bring it up. We might be getting closer to the end of Shadowbringers. We have two, well, technically one full map, 1.5 maps to unlock. And that last map will likely lead to the end of base Endwalker. Really? We're going straight in with a flipping instance. Okay. Oh yeah, yeah, this is Final Days. It's Apocalypse, right? Apocalypse weather. Alright, let's go. Sorry, you may hear some rustling in the back. I may have brought snacks. What true hunter doesn't bring snacks to the battlefield, you know? You never know when you'll need that boost of energy. Oh boy. Oh! So the calamity follows you. Don't give up hope.
We were promised an escape. Not the same.
Man didn't get the memo.
I shall not meet my final days here in this blasted waste. Calm yourselves. Your panic is our greatest enemy.
I mean, at least he's telling the truth here.
We must build a line of defense.
Alpha no, Alizé gonna show him up? Oh, get fucked, man. Look at how much better we've raised your kids. Look how much better being in the science has been for them. How much they've actually grown. Unlike in the many years they spent under you, they've actually had development.
I can handle this pair. You
shall tend to the refugees. Let us be about it.
as you wish, my little lord.
Little lord. I forget about that. That's beautiful. Oh, wait, are we playing as them? There was none of us in that, so I think we're starting as Alfie. Right.
I'll command the beast's attention. See to the wound.
Ooh, we are healing instead. We're healing instead of doing damage. The problem is the buttons are wrong for me.
Leave it to
Because I have my actual attack on 7, so this is quite annoying per se. Oh, here we go, they're changing. Yeah, you better actually do something, mister. Jesus. Stay calm in the face of adversity, friends.
You're safe now. Easy now. Deep breaths.
I like this. This is cool. This is different. This is different because we're actually able to heal more than damage. I like this. That sounds like a threat. Estinian, what we got? A Terminus Idolizer, huh? They really love this floating woman model, I've got to say. It's very similar to what Eden is, on top of a lot of, you know, the Light Wardens, or the Light Wardens spawn. Let's sit here and heal Estinian, really. Oh, prepare to switch. Okay. Damn, I was not supposed to turn. What's prog? Is that my multi? That's my multi. Okay. Because I got so used to my layout, it does throw me for a loop to go through multiple. Yeah, not good enough, sir. Sorry. By the way, I got a painting bar. I suppose I need to probably get the final hit. Man, this is where playing Sage throughout the last chapter was brilliant for this. I had a rough idea of what everything was and where it would stand. Right now to say, because it wasn't lined up with mine, that was a little difficult in places.
Help! Someone, please!
What?
That's new. I guess he sees everything.
I don't want to die.
Then don't! Oh, wait a minute.
Forward! Let not a single feet.
Yeah! Wow, the reinforcements are here. I was terrified that he would have been turned, but he wasn't.
Euless and the army. So, you've recovered then?
I thought he was going to be turned.
In time enough to be of aid, for once. We can speak of it more later. For now, we must fight!
So we got firepower.
To repay your salvation in
Woo.
kind, or with better! For Garlemald has her pride! Of that I've no doubt. The gods of all possible saviors, the Imperial Army.
Yeah, times have changed.
Oh.
Times have very much changed.
I had hoped to take all of them down at once.
Yeah, I can't win them all.
Think a withdrawal might be in order?
Oh, sod that. You know who would never abandon these people to their fate. To be devoured by their former friends. That'd be beyond cruel. These beasts must fall here and now.
Oop. Ah! Reminder that I've got a payment tomorrow.
So caution to the winds.
Let me just mute that.
So long as you spare me the heroic sacrifices. Now, let's go.
Nope. I'm being thrown into battles when I've been given important messages. Oh no! Come on, where am I? Let's add some more Garlemald pride to this. Oh god, I haven't played Mage in forever. Okay, that's a physical combo. That's new for me. Oh, that's an AoE. Pocket heal. I didn't get this ability. What is it? Crimson Savior. Bring it over. If I'm doing AoE, I might as well be hitting as many enemies as possible. I'm definitely going to be in my limit break, otherwise they wouldn't have given me her limit break. This one's not like the rest. Okay. Don't be a hard ass. Holy flare! Hell yeah. This is real. I should have both of those at once. Probably don't proc enemy heal. I get I'm British, but you don't have to hit me with the Black Death, you know. You can say that one again, Tia. You can very much say that one again. Stand in your towers, please. Oh. Come on, give me a give me a have a million pledge then. Cause you're gonna.
I'm not done yet.
I love how this is what she was fighting in the original cutscene for the opening of the game, by the way. Which is probably why they have us fighting it here. A whole different scenario with the same things happening. Although she does get badly injured by this thing. And we come in to help. And Alphino heals.
The air crackles with energy. Find cover.
Don't stay too close. We don't want to blow up with the rocks.
Turnabout's fair play.
Incoming!
On guard.
Now, if only limit breaks actually did that much damage. If only they actually did that much. Hello, Asta. How you doing? Welcome on in. So, what makes that specifically different, Graha? Why don't you tell the audience?
There is trace of ether. Maybe there really is no way to bring them back.
Oh, I see someone's just popped online. Discord now tells me.
Thank you for saving our lives once again. I remember you from Purusha. You helped us there too, didn't you?
It's kind of their job description.
Oh, you're from Pelican Stand. I'm glad you're still in one piece. Or you will be, once I see to that injury of yours.
Look out!
Oh, here we go. So, we were shown this during the opening cutscene of Endwalker. I got you. Oh, Graha gets him instead this time. Hey! Hey, I don't mind that at all. Doing okay, he's got home, cat broke up. Oh, no. Hey, I don't mind this switch up in the story. The main character being switched out for Graha here. Because then, obviously, the main character could be any class here. I guess certain classes, it would make sense for a white mage to be like blocking an attack like that. So I'm okay with this.
Get it together, Alize. Embarrassing yourself.
Come on, I need to be back on my home turf.
You might never measure up to our champion.
You don't need to measure up to a champion, Alza. You need to just do your part.
As it is, you mustn't let our sword in the darkness fight alone.
You must do as much as you can. That's how you make yourself a true champion. That doesn't feel... That feels like that's not me. That's too slow a walk. But the music's saying it is me. Hey, did someone call my name? Don't worry. You don't want my absence. But the artillery's here! Ikuze!
I can look after myself.
Exactly. The well.
Everything's in
What do we have?
I trust.
Hello. There's the line, I've had enough of this rabble. That's also opening cutscene stuff. I love this. I love that they recontextualized the front stuff you actually saw in the trailer. It was like small hints.
Trio for the ages.
Actually, yeah, this is kind of a good trio, actually. I'm a main DPS, Alizé has healing, and Graha has tanking. We have the bare minimum. But yeah, I'm glad to see you're doing alright. Although, hopefully the bowl wasn't too expensive. Hang on. I just realized Discord was muted. There we go. Hopefully the bowl wasn't too expensive.
No, not too expensive. We need to replace them anyway, technically.
Ah, fair dues. Oh, here comes more meteors. Yeah, I never played Red Mage enough to get to the AoE that Alizé has. Maybe I need to pick up Red Mage again at some point.
Maybe you do.
I mean, once I'm done with the main bits of the story, I was planning to go through a majority of the classes.
I mean, that's what I'm doing now. I'm getting all of my classes to level 50.
Exactly.
Although,
Although,
like, depends.
yeah. Although if I get to the end or close to the end of Dawn Trail, and I hear inklings that, oh, the next expansion's going to be announced soon, I might hold off on that just to see what the next class expansion additions are.
I mean, we're not expecting anything for a while yet.
Exactly.
They patch 2.1, 7.21, 7.25, 7.3, and like 7.5, and
Yeah.
7.8 or whatever it is would be the next after that.
Yeah. Oh. Split the needles. Hey, we all them in lined up like we're goddamn snooker balls. Then again, if anyone pulls off that kind of formation, it would be me, wouldn't it? Huh? Hey, you guys move without me, goddammit. Holy. So I'm trying to think how the story's gonna go from here. I have some inklings, but again, I don't want to ever spoil it for me. But I need to turn the game down in my ear, and I might need to turn you up a bit.
I mean, I know exactly what happens, so...
Exactly. I am so excited to get to both this and Dawn Trail. Obviously, I'm excited to get to a certain point so I can fix the timeline. I don't care if people say it's perfect. I disagree. I'll do what us British folk do best and disagree. Here we go again, and it's gonna push. Stand where some NPCs are. Now, I was not expecting to start this with an instance, but I'm happy I have.
Surprises you, doesn't it?
These all seeing eye things are strange, though. I love their design and the way that they look funny.
What, the 10 minutes dinosaur show?
Yeah, giant walking eyeballs.
Giant walking like this.
Oh gosh. I have a feeling that the teleport ain't gonna work.
Lucas?
I don't know. We'll have to find out, won't we?
What, you have a feeling teleporting won't work?
You must board without delay. The ship will depart ere long.
The ship will depart ere long.
Your offer to host us in
Dude,
Charlie
again,
is most appreciated.
Gotta say,
But will the final days not
a teleporter is not a ship. It is a device, not a ship. It cannot leave the location, but it may need recharging.
So, no, what originally they were going to do is they were
take
going to
them
use
up
the
on a ship.
teleporter in the tower to the moon.
Wrong to fear that this
That's what I'm thinking. That's what they're about to do. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what they were going to do, but then the final days happened. So they've decided to transport everybody to Australian.
That wasn't really made clear that they're retreating here.
I will do all in my power.
So yeah, they're having to retreat from Garlemald due to the final days to Old Charlian.
Hmm. Wait,
That power is not
they were given one minor misstep and just went, actually, we can't use this teleporter, which would likely go straight through.
Join us
You
on our journey there and beyond
forget
to
that
new horizons.
final days affects the amount of ether in the air.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did
And in
forget
order
that.
to teleport, they'd need the ambient ether
Yeah.
of Garlemald to teleport.
I mean, that's the whole thing. The final days brings back the thinning of ether so that the dynamists can take over.
forced to refuse such a generous
Yep.
offer made in earnest?
So the ether is thinning.
Yeah. And it's kind of interesting. We've seen the ether thinning for quite a while now.
Yes, but it's also funny how we can still teleport despite that thinning of ether.
Exactly.
So we can personally teleport, but you can't teleport huge groups of people via a platform to the moon.
Hmm.
Short though it
Well, it's going to be a long day. Let's go one at a time. One at a time and a 15-minute break every hour.
Yes. Well,
Behind you! Just there!
Oh boy. We got a straggler! Oh boy. So how's this straggler gonna pay an important... Oh. Oh, someone's not happy, clearly. Again, if anyone's gonna kill you, it's gonna be me.
Here!
Also, this... I don't care what they say, this is my home. How dare they?
you'll be right. Hurry to the airship.
So why is a McDonald's French fry here? I mean, I get it, Garlemald, yeah, like I said. What brings you here? I thought you were banished. But you were gonna respect the restraining order. Oh my god, this could have just been sorted with a restraining order.
The restraining order comes in. Xenos Viator Galvus, aka a traitor.
Hmm.
Oh, for the love of... You cannot still be on about a rematch.
Dude, temporary alignment.
And has ever been.
Once this shit's over, I'll give you a rematch, I'll kick your ass and send you to the goddamn underworld, okay? We're done.
You, on the other hand, are fixated on a different quarry.
Yes!
Passion pales. Yet neither hate nor despair seems sufficient to recapture your misdirected bloodlust.
I don't have bloodlust right now, Xenos. I have hope. Fuck you. Simple and clean.
So, I hone my blade.
He doesn't understand simple, clean, and hope.
What do you mean he doesn't understand that friendship is magic? Has he not seen the talking horses? Oh.
Garlemald is in ruins.
You use
Our
Daddy's cup.
homeland. The nation you rule is as good as gone.
Yeah, you stand up to him. You become the next king.
Along with so many of its people. Not
Useless.
just soldiers like us. Not only those who fought and killed for power and duty. Innocents.
I don't think Euless wants to be king.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Murdered by their own flesh and blood. Lost and confused as they breathed their last.
Viva la revolution!
While we who survived with our lives and minds intact
Right, well,
were
come
left
here.
to freeze to death.
Euless, I know you're trying to like
It was your
reach
doing.
out to him,
You slaughtered
but
your
I'm
country.
gonna give you a little bit of advice right now. He doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
It's all the sport of the game.
So much wasted.
Mm-hmm.
How do I
Sure
know?
he cares.
How do I know who's gonna do such a dickhead of an answer? Euless, don't try and attack him.
Bastard!
Yeah, I know you're angry, but don't try and attack him, please. Especially under the final days. Don't.
Of no one should it consume you.
Yeah, thank you, Alphino. But voice of reasoning. In my muteness in a cutscene, you are the voice of reason.
Yes, but we know exactly what your character would be saying if they did speak in the cutscene.
Oh yeah. No, stop! Calm down! Don't do it! Gonna make myself some juice. So I have to bring my juices into my room for now.
Would you no longer resent the outcome? If so, then perhaps a beast's skin.
Oh, Xenos, stop stirring the pot, you dense motherfucker! Oh, anger.
Constructs of convenience.
He does not understand. We know
Surely the
this.
war taught you how easily power becomes the tool of the self-righteous. How the people's justice was merely a means to their ends.
And one bright side here,
Yet you would ask me
with this, the corruption of the political parties are being shown, so you can immediately go back and be like, yeah, that,
and they will tell you what suits their
don't believe any of that anymore. I've experienced it firsthand.
they would be right to do so. What meaning there is to be found in the petty vicissitudes of your existence must be gleaned by you and you alone. Should you seek it in battle in the fruitless pursuit of my demise, then come.
Do we ever get access to his armor? Because I'm going to be real, Xenos' boots would look really nice and glams.
I'm sure there's some which use similar or the same.
Or they're waiting and they're going to sell it in the shop.
Or that.
A blight on the Garlean race. There would be no satisfying way to expunge it than by beating you to death.
Euless, you could try and fight him, but you'll lose all your limbs before you know it. Okay?
But I will not
I don't like him, and I don't like praising his ass, but he's a good fighter.
lose anyone else because of
He is a good fighter.
go, and may we never suffer your madness.
There we go, full-on dejection from the people.
Mm-hmm.
Xenos!
That's got to be satisfying, though.
What, to
Perhaps you
just
found
flat out
meaning in living this way.
tell him to F
I
off?
cannot deny
Yeah.
that you found strength.
I shall await you
Yet
somewhere.
only pursue your hedonistic pleasures.
Hey, Alize even said it like I hate to say it, you're a great fighter, but God, I'm like a mix of the twins in the best way possible for me.
So dearly.
Hmm?
I feel like I'm a mix of the twins
Well,
sometimes.
Alistair and Alphino.
You
Yeah.
deserve every agonizing second of it.
I love it because they have these traits which are two sides of the same coin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you better fuck off, Xenos. Next time I see you, I'm kicking your ass. Next time, I'm covering you in black paint, but the paint isn't paint. It's gasoline. Yeah, you watch out. Will you watch it next time you go to open your mailbox, Xenos? There might be a pipe bomb in there. Trolling successful.
We're ready to depart.
Oh, what am I rambling on about?
But I've
Jesus.
asked Ryan to remain for the time being.
Oh.
There's room enough for you to join me on it. If you wish.
Forshy, are you just gonna leave your men to be suffer to this?
Do contain your surprise. I needn't agree with the Scion's methods or intentions to acknowledge that their deeds are deserving of gratitude.
You're warming up to them, aren't you?
But might I ask why you are delaying your departure?
That one SpongeBob scene.
For our benefit.
You like Krabby Patties, don't you, Squidward?
I must visit Garlemald, where we return to Charlotte. Having caused such an uproar, it is only meet that I explain myself to the Ilsabard contingent.
Allow us to accompany you then. We should be glad to facilitate, given our familiarity with all concerned. If you would like to join as well, Euless, we can speak of recent events on the way.
He'll be after your seat on the forum next.
Oh. A stadium with the humor. My god, that's not like him at all. But is he joking? That's the real question.
Yes, that's the question. Is Estinian joking?
The sad thing is, with the way he's acted, not even a sacrifice will redeem him in my eyes. I'm looking around just in case.
Oh no, I'm not in Garda mode.
Okay.
I'm waiting elsewhere.
Alright, Lucia. Bring us up.
No major injuries then. Good. I briefed the recovered soldiers.
No major injuries then.
Good.
We lost
Nevertheless,
half
feared
the
they would not make it in
men.
time.
Yeah, but there's no injuries. They're all dead. Exactly, no injuries.
The additional support was invaluable. Your men saved more than a few lives.
Oh, sounds like you're needed.
Though not all,
What?
I regret to say.
There is no gummy bears.
Oh man,
That I'm
There is
addressing
no gummy
is
bears
your
in my pocket.
I'm the forum's envoy. Fortunately,
I would have loved some gummy bears, but I can't have anything that's really high in sugar at the moment.
an explanation for these most dire developments.
Right, the kids want me to go grab them something.
That's alright, that's alright. Take your time. Are you going to tell us that the Fun Days follows you, sir? Or... Because it seems to have only
Another
been
trial
excited where
wrought
you
by
are.
the final days. I was beginning to suspect as much.
Oh, I'm going to open some chips. I'm going to be right back.
You
Oh,
doubt there's some consolation
crisps.
having been forced to abandon your original plan. But trust me when I say you were right to send the refugees elsewhere. Beasts have been sighted within the capital. Perhaps it was a stroke of grim fortune that the population was decimated beforehand, as they've yet to appear in any great number, but in time. In any case, Maxima leads the remainder of the contingent in an effort to cull the creatures and evacuate the populace as we speak. Once the airships have taken to the skies, I pray your men can be persuaded to join him.
You'll permit us to retain our weapons?
I wouldn't have sent you after the Scions were I expecting you to stab them in the back.
And I, for one, would not consider past transgressions more relevant than future contributions. Regardless of the circumstances that saw us at odds before, we need men of courage now, more than ever.
Come on, you know what to say. Just say it, dude. Join us. Do you really need to think about it? What's your heart saying?
We swore to defend Garlemald, and so we shall.
Okay.
It seems you have everything under control. You will excuse me then, for mine own duties await.
I feel like we're getting to the second part of Labyrinthos today.
Master Fortuno.
I swear, if he says, please call me Dad.
To express your appreciation for services rendered, did you not?
Read like a book!
Though if you intend to again ask that Shardian alter its course, you will find my gratitude.
He got read like a book. And of course it's by Alphino, because who here else reads a book? Wait, that makes me sound like a dumbass.
Details of this grand endeavor of yours.
Do you swear to listen and to learn, and not to embark upon some scheme to impede us?
I swear.
I'll also swear, but, you know, if something happens because, you know, cause and effect and coincidences, then, out of my jurisdiction. I missed the part where that's my problem.
Doubt. You, I trust to keep your word. For not once have you broken it. Very well. I will request that the Forum make you privy to our plans. You may await our summons at the Baldessian Annex, assuming the decision is in your favor. Does that suffice?
It does. You have my thanks.
Excellent. You can regale us with tales of your most recent sojourn to the First while we wait. Did you
hear something?
hear something just now?
Why are they here? Puddingway? What are you doing here? Did I kick one of them hard enough? They're fine.
Where is this star's blasted pudding?
Gonna say! Good to see you again. I'm pretty sure. Well, I'm pretty sure I've seen them before. Are you here guiding the ship, or?
Dawn may banish.
He's back.
Night. And to this bitter clime bring warmth and comfort.
Good to see you again, Grandpa. How you doing? How's the moon? Hopefully better weather than
To
this.
see such an assembly upon my return. I thought often of you whilst I looked down upon our star's brilliance from the moon above.
I guess it makes sense that he needs to be privy of our little, excursion. Aren't you? Your thighs are exposed, Alize.
I proceed to expound upon our purpose ere I procure more suitable garments.
And now he starts shivering.
Allow me to summarize.
It's just like blooming reality. You know, you don't realise you're cold, exhausted, any of that stuff until someone points out and you're like, oh, wait a minute.
It's rude, is what it is. At least that's what I thought at first, but then folks got to wondering if you weren't in a spot of bother, so we decided to take matters into our own hands. Come down here and help, if our help be needed. So she says, but it's also something of a convenient excuse to visit Etheris. Urianger made it sound absolutely marvelous. More so before the impending doom, but still. And it's not like there will ever be a better time. What with the aforementioned doom?
Marvelous, they say, yet not an ounce of pudding to be found. I must suffer Urianger's inferior works no more.
Oh my god, wait, that's the pudding I had a couple days ago! In a previous stream, I mentioned having a custard caramel pudding. It's exactly what she was thinking of that I tried, and they are lovely, I must say. A little bit watery in places, but lovely.
As I was saying, should you require any assistance with whatever, we are at your disposal. We were born from Heidelin's love for the lives of this star, so naturally we would much prefer to see them continue. Twiddling our thumbs up on the moon is hardly conducive to that, though, is it? Not when you've all got such precious thoughts and feelings and hopes for the future deserving of more active preservation. Speaking to Urianger made us realize that while we've carried out our duties to the letter, we've failed to fulfill them in spirit.
Well, let me be the first to welcome you to our lovely star.
Towards resolving to do better, so please show us how.
We come in peace.
Help you.
Forgive me, but are they
These your contacts, yes.
Thy distant collaborators, indeed.
Hail, fellow, well met. You'd be a member of the Forum, would you? It's an honor and a pleasure to meet you at last.
I thought you'd be taller.
That last bit is very important. As am I, if I may humbly say so myself.
You may not.
bid you welcome to our star, Livingway. On behalf of the Forum, I thank you for traveling such a distance to meet us. As you have surmised, preparations for the Exodus have not proceeded as smoothly as we hoped.
How exactly did you travel here?
I to personally escort you to our headquarters in Charlian, where you may advise us as you deem fit.
That's my question. Puddingway, no! Don't go wandering! You precious rabbit, don't go wandering! There's monsters afoot!
So only after the Lockerids made plain their earnest desire to come hither, and I myself felt a growing certainty that their contributions here would prove invaluable.
So when are they going to be a playable race?
Perhaps, but I followed my heart.
Hey, sometimes the heart speaks good. Good to have a few back. Oh dear God, I don't sound like that, do I?
Nevertheless, 'twas worth the journey to find present company well. Wilt thou attend us at the Forum and lend thine own wisdom?
Yeah, you've got a lot to hear, sir. Very interesting things, I must say.
Start moving before Urianger catches his death. Even I'm freezing out here.
Again, no shit, your thigh's exposed.
Quickly once you're aboard the airship. Sat shoulder to shoulder with our fur-covered friends.
Alright, every bun, choose a lap. We ain't got enough seats. What do you mean you want to drive shotgun? Fine, I'll get the booster seat so you can ride shotgun. the way, so guys, welcome to 7.2, where I can't summon a mount here. Fuck. Not a word. To the annex! And Excelsior! I'm checking every damn corner right now. That could be a problem. Hey! I'm back. Sup? Right. Let me tell you a tale. A sad tale. About someone so lovely, corrupted by the vines of negative emotions. Ah. Now, Graha, careful what you say here. Yeah, it's overhearing this that I disagree. Oh. Have we got to go and pay Heidelin a visit? No. But she's still out there. Mion is still out there. Yeah. Our answer. Here we go. This is what I really want to know. How do we get to her? I mean, the Buns have the ship, but... The second half of Labyrinthos, maybe, housing it? Oh my god. Oh my god. Are we actually going to go against Heidelin next? It makes sense. I believe there are 3 main battles, and then there are 3 post-battles. So it'll be at this point that this character, in my lore anyway, would start researching Dynamis. They would have tried to get as much information from the warrior and started their own investigations.
Did you see me yet?
Huh? Oh,
Did you see me yet?
I did not. I was guessing you were in the annex, but
Oh, you didn't see me then.
No, I didn't.
I was in the annex.
I looked behind me and everything, as you'll find out when this comes out. I looked behind me and everything.
I was on top of a bookshelf in a corner.
That would make more sense as to why I didn't see. Gamers never look up. So my guess is what's going to happen now is the top half, or the other half of Labyrinthos, is going to allow us to go and speak to Heidelin. That is my current guess.
You'll find out.
Man, I will say, this whole the Kostra is a lot smaller than it was made out to be in the original video for it.
Well, they did have to thingy about the space, didn't they?
Yeah, I know, but it was so massive in that, like, had such depth perception. Hello, friend. But yeah, so this would be at the point, like, you'd start researching Dynamis after overhearing about the plan, I think. Maybe beforehand, I don't know. This is at the latest point, we'll put it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's hear what they're planning to do. I mean, it'll be good if this does unlock the second half of Labyrinthos, because I may have,
There is a matter I wish to raise with you before we end.
while you were live on Wednesday, I may have just been sat there doing fates that on the top line.
Plans are more or less what I expect.
Uh-huh.
I may have done 20 in total without flight or ability to teleport pretty much through most of it.
Well, that's on you, dude.
On the bright side, less to do after.
I don't see why not. Your words and wits have gotten us this far. Agreed. I will present our queries so that you may consider the most advantageous way to advance your proposal without distraction.
Thank you, everyone.
Alphino, you're the face of the group. You go.
If I may have your attention, the ad hoc session will now commence.
Ad hoc session. I'm sorry, ad hoc does not sound like conversation.
Brief the scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Sounds like a really
Basically, it
weird
was.
sport.
It's basically they've come together on short notice in order to brief the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
There's our badass walk in. Man, they really made us go stand in that hall so we get a cosplay convention entrance.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dang it, I asked them to play my theme music and everything and they didn't. Must be Bluetooth connection issues.
On behalf of the Forum, I commend your heroic actions on the Magna Glacies. We shall not soon forget your service to us and the people of Radzat-Han. The Satrap, whom we have informed of the refugees' new arrangements, sings your praises as well.
Go over yours here. Who doesn't sing the Scion's praises at this point?
Endeavor to answer your questions as fully.
Maybe one or two. Even the Beast Tribes sing it though.
Then let us begin. First, it is the Forum's objective to ferry the life and knowledge of this star to the moon. Am I correct?
You are. It is for this purpose, Charlian has labored these many long years. We have collected biological samples and scientific records from across the star. When the time comes, they will be moved from their places in Labyrinthos and Numenon and conveyed to safety. Once that critical task has been accomplished, we will begin transporting the Charlian citizenry, which has been categorized into groups. The earliest arrivals are to ensure hospitable environs for those who come after. Following our people, we will send those of other nations in turn, beginning with our allies. Radzat Han was foremost among these, but since the final days have already come to Thavnair, we saw fit to include the refugees with earlier groupings.
An ambitious plan. You have accounted for the safety of all nations and tribes, then?
As many as we can.
And how, pray tell, do you decide who to leave behind?
To journey beyond the sky.
Good point, Stoller.
Unprecedented.
Who are they,
Immeasurably difficult.
of all people, to choose to be a god?
Introducing sources of inevitable conflict would condemn all to certain death.
Yeah, but there are going to be people who aren't happy not being able to go. And then they'll riot, and then it'll send everything off the line. You know? Probably said the rioting wouldn't help them.
The impression that your primary means of celestial transportation is incomplete.
You need to tell us the truth, or we can't help you. May I remind you, you're under oath.
It doesn't meet our optimal parameters, that is correct. This arc, as some have taken to calling it, is fully operational and could be launched even today. However, the final days have progressed more quickly than we anticipated. At present, the ship is incapable of attaining speeds sufficient to meet our evacuation targets. Should we put the vessel into service, as it is now, we will be unable to travel to the moon and back quickly enough to complete the necessary number of trips. Precious lives and knowledge will be lost.
Is there anything
now
You
I
see,
eat my food.
this is why you should have made 2 arcs.
The ether, the primary means
I doubt they had enough material for 2 hours.
stars, is undergoing testing to determine whether it can be made more efficient. Though cargo is being loaded for the initial phase of the Exodus, we are prepared to continue our
Oh, so they're doing fuel experimentation now.
necessary.
Okay. Quick tip: using ether isn't smart.
Scions were to solve your problem.
With it thinning.
Well, it's the only thing they've got.
We shall help devise a means to improve
True.
the burner's efficiency on 2 conditions. If we succeed, you must allow us to meet with Hydaelyn.
Twas simple enough to deduce. You have a Concord, and so you would never have abandoned the anti-tower had you no other means of communication. One far more convenient, I suspect.
Hydaelyn is here. What?
The second condition, also to be met upon our success, is that we be permitted to propose another use for your ark.
Me?
Yeah. Once everyone's done evacuating, we want the ark.
We would be at liberty to refuse this proposal.
Of course. If we cannot prove its merit to the 99 here, who are we to stake on it the lives of all peoples of this star?
Don't get some corn crackers, Leo.
Delightful as always, Master Alfina.
I love that guy.
I say they're the cool grandpa.
Allow us to
Ranjay's the wise grandpa, he's the cool grandpa.
What does that make Lewis Ross a dead grandpa?
Oh!
The satire writes itself.
He's the one that haunts you.
Accurate.
Yes, what field has not benefited from a change in perspective? When we are at wit's end, what we need is not the same dry theories recited as...
So we're going to use the arc to get to meta.
Inspiration.
Meteon.
You'll see.
Ooh.
I, for one, have faith in my erstwhile students to provide it, and I find their terms to be perfectly acceptable.
All who agree say aye. Aye. Who said that?
Order! Order! We have no time to waste on debate. I call a vote. All in favor of agreeing to the Scion's terms?
Thank you, Lucas.
I do like that during the voting, it isn't unanimous. Kind of thing. Or it isn't 100 usually. I think when we saw it earlier. Yeah, 71-28. Yeah, they don't just say, oh, everyone agrees. You know, I like that. That's more realism. That really affects a game like this.
As the architect of this project, you are the best candidate to show them its current state. And bear in mind, regardless of your personal misgivings,
Fortuno is not most happy.
You can hear him heavily exhaling from across the room. You can hear him conceive.
Pull this session to a close. Return to your tasks with urgency. The final days wait for none.
Hello, welcome to the meeting. We're just discussing, I don't know, what's the subject at the moment? What Pokemon should get Mega Evolutions in the next game? Apparently, they've given a list of 27 new Megas, which I doubt. Because that's excessive. If there's no new Pokemon, that's excessive. Oh, he doesn't even want to walk with us. Yeah, he's seething.
Of course he is.
But yeah, this means I get to unlock the rest of Labyrinthos at least today. And I will say, because of complications, healthy ones, I may be free tomorrow. So I might be unlocking the last map tomorrow if things go well. Because I feel like what's going to happen is, we do this and help, we go meet with Heidelin, then we unlock the last location. Because it's the only thing we can unlock afterwards. Which does mean I'm getting actually quite close to the end. Or at least of the initial. Which is exciting. Oh. I forgot it was like a toy box. Music here. I don't know how I feel about the music in Labyrinthos. I understand how it fits the theme, but... Alright, show me down. Since I'm gonna need this lift up until I can get flying here. Oh, hello, Poro. Bye, Poro.
I could have given you a lift.
That is true. That is true. Look, I'm not very smart. I never said I was smart. I might be a doctor, but I'm not smart. What? Don't let that... I assure you, when I'm working, I'm dead serious. Well, you wait for me. Do you have something to say? Come on, Forshi. If you got something to say to my face, say it to my face. Now for the fun of a newer map and getting lost in it. I will say, every time I've been doing Fates here though, I was doing it as my Gunbreaker, so I've managed to level up at least 2-3 levels now. And like I mentioned, I decided to move around a few things. I can quickly just show now on stream. I moved some things around, so Heart of Conundrum moved up next to Aurora, and the main thing I moved was Blasting Zone in place of Sonic Break. Actually, I think it was no. I moved Continuation above Gnashing Fang now, so it's a lot easier for me to get to. Super Bold is something I learned yesterday has been changed since I last played Gunbreaker. Taking only half your health rather than all of it, which took me by a lot of surprise, because I overly apologized to a healer then, because during my first ever time running as a dungeon, I went to activate Rampart on 11, accidentally pressed 8, set off Super Bold, and found myself at half HP immediately, so I immediately thanked the healer and apologized. Huh.
I am just waiting for you.
That's alright. So this place really is like the Blueberry Academy Dome. How does he know so much about it? Oh, a father brought him here as a child. Oh. I was about to say, was he about to say? Well, I read up about it. Oh dear. By any chance is your young one playing a game back there? Oh, it's just because I keep hearing like, no. It's like, yeah, I feel the same when I'm starting to get near death in a game. So what you're telling me, Forshi, is basically you're trying to develop, what was it called in Fallout? I think it was called a Gaia kit? Or a Miracles kit? That would allow a settler to set it up and create a thriving settlement on a barren wasteland. Maybe you need to go and talk to the Bethesda. Then again, I think Bethesda would just give you Skyrim and go, here you go. Skyrim for the smartwatch, enjoy. But I would love to do like Skyrim, then again. I don't know, I don't think I'd have the patience to play Skyrim on stream. Even modded. Like, I like the idea of playing it multiplayer, but I don't want to play Skyrim online. Because Skyrim Online is very different from Skyrim itself.
Yeah, Skyrim, Elder Scrolls Online is quite different.
Hmm. Have you tried it at all, or?
I have. I don't play it very much, mind you.
Yeah. Sweet, we're gonna go and meet a scientist.
The people we were meant to be playing with kind of just stopped playing it.
Yeah, that's fair. I have looked at it, and to be fair, it didn't look that entertaining to me, so... The central sec, right? Hang on. Pop one of these. Free southwest, that way. Okay, it's just beyond where we're going anyway. Go, my little Namazu friends! This is gonna sound really weird, but I can see... Hello, I see you flying in. I see a little resemblance here to Elpis in the way this area is, like, these housings are set up. You have a central piece with houses lining a circular formation around them. Which is... It's almost mirroring.
What's to say, though, that this area isn't Elpis of old in the new world.
Yeah?
Think, Coco, think! We'd be well on our way to paradise. Visionaries patting themselves on the backs for their grand accomplishments if you'd only think!
Coco, do you need me to whack you around the back of the head? Will that jumpstart your engines?
I mean, last of all, you know, what a pleasant story.
See, now the funny thing is Theo's like, we do not want Asta meeting Kokol because there'd be too many explosions.
Can you put mini explosives on my blades? You know what? I just could! Meanwhile, on the battlefield, where's Asta? We lost her! Shh, hang on.
We haven't.
Bang, 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 bang. There she is. Explosions and a giant frog.
Just follow the trail of dead. That's all you need to worry about to find my character. Just follow the trail of dead.
Whatever means you see fit.
Follow the explosions.
I assure you that won't be necessary. Now, about your troubles with the ether.
See if I can work out how we're going to solve this.
Aye, I'll walk you through it. Suppose I could do with a change of pace.
Oh, it's
As
solved
the name
easily
ought to
enough.
tell you, the ether burner burns ether.
Yep.
Ambient
Ancient.
or otherwise. Transforms it into motive force. Think of it
like a giant bomb that never stops exploding. Ha!
Why they don't want us to meet in Kokol.
Yeah.
It's strong enough to move our arc. It probably won't kill you like an actual bomb.
Probably won't kill you like an actual bomb. Probably. Are you sure that's the word you want to use?
According to my
For sure.
travel to the moon and back.
It probably won't kill you like an actual bomb.
The conversion rate needs to be 6%.
Only 6% more. Well, actually, no. 6% more efficient can mean a lot.
A measly 6%, you say?
Yeah.
If I could have squeezed even another 0.6 out of it, don't you think I'd have built it that way in the first place?
I was going to say, that doesn't sound like a lot, and then I thought about in a lot of games where 6% is like a damage modifier, and that's that, you can go from 1% to 6%, and boom, suddenly big dick damage.
Yep.
The moon's propulsion systems are considerable, naturally, yet they are commensurately massive.
Have you thought about using the gravitational pulls to help assist slingshot shit
Into an efficient means
every now and then?
propulsion for a teeny tiny toy boat, as they say, and as I most certainly do not.
Yes, exactly.
I love the way the Lothrics describe it. Teeny tiny toy boat.
Inscrutable, ancient, incompatible technology. You're trying to drive me mad.
Hey, we're all mad here. Don't worry, Coco.
Do you speak of Allegan refined adamantite, perchance?
Allegan tech mentioned.
Only in most general terms, I'm afraid. 'Twas an alloy of Allagan make, but the secrets of its production were closely guarded. As I recall, the record stated it was vital to Dalamud's construction and...
And hence Rahatia gives us our situational...
Oh, push. He's railroading us. I've got to say, Allagan, related to Dalamud.
Ain't a living soul that knows how to make it, though. We were fortunate enough to salvage something.
There might be two.
A wee bit,
There may be two alive, Cockle. Yeah. Two that can help here.
With more, well,
I mean,
6% efficiency.
both the people don't know how it's done, but they can probably find out how.
Surely the many shards of Dalamud scattered throughout Eorzea would suffice. Why not get the
Here we go,
refined
here we go, here we
adamantite
go.
from them?
Oh, we tried, believe you me. But only a few specialised pieces would have had it.
What about the pieces of Allagan tech on the moon?
Drive calls from Ragnarok class internment hubs. Those are the prize bits we really need.
Okay.
According to the gleaners, getting to them means delving deep into the shards. And the defences are still very operational and very eager to blow them up.
Okay. I mean, I know someone with a drill. That could help get into the crystal.
Make it out alive.
Weren't we near that part of the Ragnarok when we went to destroy Bahamut?
Yeah, we were. Good memory. I'm sorry. This does like a job for something else. You want me to go fetch the whatsits?
That's what I said.
Maybe for the best, though you doubtless find the task too
Do you want me to go
dull
find
for
the
your liking.
Yeah, gotta do a fetch quest every now and then.
There are multiple internment hulks in Eorzea alone, so handling this ourselves may not be the most efficient option. Rather, if we could salvage adamantite from the shards simultaneously. Thancred, is the link shell we established before you went to Garlemald still active?
Of course. The floor is yours.
Yeah, we can ask everyone over in Eorzea to work on it as well. Nice and easy, that. Collaborative effort.
Gathering firewood, so to speak.
There's the song again. Oh. Every time it kicks in. Oh, goosebumps.
This is Alphino. The Scions have need of you.
Nations of Eorzea, and those beyond.
Understood. I will contact the Lord Commander and dispatch our finest at once.
My sisters are somewhat preoccupied with the final days, so I will lead the 12-foot expedition myself.
Are you aware of any other sources of refined adamantite?
Ah! Choking on a chip!
Logically, such an invaluable alloy would have been utilized solely where absolutely necessary, in components intended to conduct or collect surpassing amounts of ether.
What about the tower?
Any extant instrumentation or devices would have likely found their way into the hands of etherologists or enthusiasts.
Magical artifacts of Allagan design? The Eastern Alliance will send word to one and all. Are there other ways we may offer aid? No shards of the Lesser Moon scar our soil, but our stake in this cause is no less for it.
Is there anything in Othard that might be of use to you?
What did you say? Oh, you got friends in far places, lad.
We've been pretty much everywhere, Cocol.
Any road.
Almost,
If you're
anyway.
offering, I wouldn't say no to one of those Far Eastern sacred relics. Some of them could hold enough ether.
I want to say, as long as you're using it for this and not because you're a collector, you better not be out here scalping Pokemon cards, sir.
I gather you heard his explosive enthusiasm. Might you secure us a suitable relic?
It shall
shall be done. I know little of machines, but I promise we will do our utmost to gather the materials you need to finish your starship. I am glad for the work, in truth. Better to busy
You can
oneself.
tell we're getting closer and closer to a story's end because they are bringing everyone full on in here.
Why are we all still standing about yapping? This plunder for the taking. And I'm a born plunderer. I'll be an old Charlian before you know it. Start mixing the grog.
I'm certain that can be arranged. Thank you all, and do be careful.
Just like that.
God. To think how many
Just like that.
months ago was it we saw Alphino as a scared young boy trying to lead groups.
Next steps, shall we?
Now look at
There's
him.
much to be done.
He's all grown up. He went through puberty and everything since we first met him. He grew more and more into a new voice after he died to that mimic. Wait a minute. No moment in this game is sacred. Y'all. Welcome one, welcome all. Uh-oh. Why have we been taking it to older? Don't tell me the don't tell me the final days comes to older now.
Our course of action is clear. We must harvest refined adamantite from the shards of Dalamud and procure arcane relics of Allagan make. Summon the best and brightest of our immortal flames and form an expeditionary party at once. Call upon the Sultan Sworn and Brass Blades for support as you must. Papashan, send word to the guilds.
Don't tell me Matey Boy becomes a problem here.
If we are to have any hope of identifying and recovering these elusive materials. There, guys. We have need of your stone torches. They are to assist the immortal flames in scouring the ruins and to help secure the surrounding areas.
I thought we were about to do a new dungeon or something, to be honest.
As commander of the Stone Torches, my son Zimberk will personally see it done.
You got it, Dad.
Pippin, I would have you lead the raiding party. Assemble your finest, and with Chizona's blade, clear the way. Lord Lolorito, I pray you take charge of the search for Allagan relics. Surely you know of some being traded on open or clandestine markets, or sleeping in collectors' vaults.
We won't judge you on this one.
I ask not that you do this out of the kindness of your heart. By all means, profit on the transactions. I wish you the joy of it.
See, that's a fair ruler.
Final days descend upon our world. If circumstances are truly as dire as they say, Uldar's best efforts may be for naught. And yet, when we Eorzeans rose from the ashes to rebuild our broken realm, did we not learn one simple truth? That which seems all but impossible to overcome alone may yet be possible if we stand together.
Talking of another character that's grown since we first met him.
It is the Scions who call upon us now.
It's time to repay the favor. Pay the piper, as they say.
Our courage and join the fight for our world's future. You know your duties. I, Nanamo Ulnamo, 17th in the line of Ul, bid you good luck and Godspeed.
be 1 second.
We fielded a goodly number, but our ranks are heavy with healers, and an abundance of restorative magics will be of little help in destroying Dalamud's defenses. Still, it has ever been thus with Gridania. We must steel ourselves for a protracted engagement.
In that case, might I suggest taking us along?
Commander Hext, what are you doing here?
None of the shards in Girabania are big enough to hold an internment hulk. So we said to ourselves, why not lend our neighbors a hand? We thought you might be short on people with a talent for breaking things.
While it pains me to admit it, you are right. Our deficiency is so plain to see.
It might have been a lifetime ago, but I was once one of the scions assigned to the Shroud. I know this forest well. I know your people. And I know we will be stronger if we fight this fight together.
Then I will impose upon you with a clear conscience. Come, let us speak of how to integrate our forces.
I won't let it all be for nothing.
I was gonna say, he's watching from the stars above and from the ether below. He watches and he knows. We are literally doing a full sweep here, so I'm gonna mute a bit longer, I think, just while he does this little bit of a loop. Is he? Oh my gosh.
There you are. We've no time to waste, brother. Everyone has already...
Ouch! Oh, they really are bringing it full circle.
Yeah, it hurts, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yep. Have I just been stabbed in the back? Ouch. Not in the back, but you know what I mean. Hey!
The cat dragged it out of the bag again.
Yeah. That's the dragon's roar. The dragons are in. The dragons are in to help. Oh.
I know exactly what that rule means. You'll find out when you finish the whole thing, or when you finish this bit.
It's either Hesrelga or
And so, in summation, the Eastern Alliance
thingy
as well
coming
as
out back
Lord
from
Longwood
Radar Hans.
himself reached out to me for assistance during these treasures of the divine.
Would you like me to tell you?
It's alright. We'll get to the end of the cutscene and see if I can work it out. I mean, if it's explicitly said, it'll be easy to understand.
Well, it's said soon enough.
Yeah.
Is that
Hancock? What a surprise.
Yes! Oh, it's literally everyone. Yeah, as I say, you can tell we're coming towards the end, like the apex of the story. every... No way is that Snake, what's it, Snaky Boy that we fight.
That is Sadium.
Holy sh! And this is the part, this is the lead up to the fight against her, like in the music. Ah, pain. Song of Hope. Yeah, they're keeping that part off. Because our Song of Hope, Dances on the Wind, Higher, Oh Higher, is her part. Holy shit, wait! My favorite part of the theme belongs to her. Holy sh... It was destined. Fuck. Oh god. I might start crying in a minute. I'm gonna have to scoff a whole blooming handful of pretzels, aren't I? So there's no tears left. Off we go. My guess is the dragon will be meeting us there. Whichever rule that was from, the dragon will meet us. Because they are going to be the ones to help with transporting.
You'll figure it out.
Right, I have to go... Actually, I can go this way around, can't I? To Charlian Hamlet. My only least favorite part is because that song part comes after the piano on this theme. Every time I think it's going to come up, and it doesn't. And it is my favorite part, so it is teasing me with my favorite part of the song constantly. So it's a little bit of a wind-up, I'm not going to lie. I am being teased. I did not ask to be chained up, locked up, and teased. Stop it, game. Stop playing with me. I am not your boy toy. Nope, not in there. Through here? No? Hang on. Ah, there we go. There's the pathing. I missed this giant opening right here. I'm a little bit blind. I see you have the scary chair. The chair that haunts one's nightmares.
And I ended up next to Thagrid, as per usual.
Oh my god, yeah, you did. Come on. No, you can't jump the fence.
I can.
Show off. Oh. Except the thingy quests one here. Into the gardens! I saw the silken grin.
Right, I need to get the youngest into bed.
That's alright, see you in a bit. So we have a silken grin, a steady current. So the third person's got to be up here. And we have Paul Tessane. Huh. One of these things just ain't like the other. One of these things just seems to belong. Good news! Good news! Right, I better grab this so I can come back to this later. Especially with this much of the map to cover when I'm done. Huh? No! No, Roger, no! I'm only good with my children! Okay, now I just want to picture it's just my character just standing there, you just see the bottom of his legs. And then you just see these four subs staring at him, but they're not the Loppet models, they're Raving Rabbit models. Ah! Ah! I can't stop myself. I can't take that image out of my brain of them as Raven Rabbits. It's cursed in the best way possible. Yeah, how are we gonna do water on the moon? Many summons in Fanland are set by oases. Oasi. No, we kind of need water. Well, then let me take you then. Alright, 2 you get on my shoulder. 2 of you get on Orange's shoulders. We're going. Singing and growing. Alright, guys, get on. Singing way, play us a tune. DJ, hit it. I went to what I wanted to show people. We can now move and mount at the same time. A brand new feature, I must add, which is beautiful. Ooh, red smoke. That doesn't seem right. Growing, singing. Looks like you've come up with some antagonist. Let me just paint them out of existence real quick. 1, 2, a 3. A little bit of red and dash them out in green. Come on, guys. Let's keep going. Clear this while I'm here. Because why not? Might as well clear this just while I'm sat here. Bop! Bada bing, bada boom, bada bow. Don't worry, young troll, you're safe. Have this fruit. Now, you go home. Are you going home? Huh? I'm here on my Brachiodos. My metallic Brachiodos with wings. What is this mass distraction from, you know, the stuff that's supposed to be happening right now? Again, every time it does that piano, I want to start singing, and then I can't. It's a bit stressful. I don't like it. Let him cook! Ingwe! Think how I get out of here. This set of doors. Got me the set. There we go, and now we know where we are again. Not like earlier, I had to come and kick some of these things' asses because they were on my hunting list. A bit of rough host. 1 or 2 of them, but you know. Jeb! Jebkey! May we borrow some oats, brother? Ah, yes, let's go get you some grapes. And then let's get you drunk, and then... Man. Do you know what's really sad? I was too late for low poly grapes. I unfortunately didn't get here in time for them. Hey, don't eat them all. Meh. I don't eat grapes personally. Yeah, alcohol. Orange by name, orange by nature. Thank God you don't ask me what I think about those, because, I'm not an orange fan. Orange flavored things I can keep, but oranges themselves, the texture, the sour, the citrusiness of it, blech. Not my cup of tea. Don't get me wrong, I love orangeade, like lemon orange. These are pumpkins. Sploop. I'm sorry, I just imagine you just, here, let me help you with that. Puts a pumpkin on, oh, don't tell me these are lemons. Are these lemons? They're lemons! In your face, dumb rabbit! Sorry.
Where are you?
I'm in the growing patch. Oh, insert rabbit with a lemon face.
Growing patch. Where's the growing patch? Is that in, like, Aporia?
Hang on. Merrill Agronomics. Second floor, just after you come out of the cave.
Merrill Agronomics.
That's it.
Flying upwards. On my chair of death.
The lemon, the deceiver. You see, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say something dumb. That rabbit is weak. I have bitten into so many lemons raw, and it is lovely. The bitter sensation is beautiful. I actually love biting into like a slice of lemon. Hello.
Hello.
You actually look like you just belong there when you're on the chair. A bit of sick came up. Don't you talk to me about sick coming up cooking way. You have no idea. Lemon muffin, do your worst. Pop. There's something else you can do. Those are noises. Those were noises. Will my warrior of light just end up biting into lemons, just concerning everyone around him? What? It's how I deal with having to put up with it.
I mean, if your character is biting into lemons in our story, then it's just like, okay, whatever. That's fine.
Probably not per se. It's got to be a slice, otherwise it's not a proper lemon to enjoy.
You could always just be biting into lemon pie.
Yeah.
Lemon meringue pie.
Oh, I love lemon meringue. Bit of cream with it as well. Oh. I just wish I wasn't in such a state where I can't have very sweet things. I want to eat more, but oh well.
I mean, I'm just sat chilling on my chair.
Fair.
I ran you over, chair.
Ah, I got ran over by a chair! You just hear the sound of someone getting crushed by a chair in the background of this cutscene.
I mean, I'm not that mean as to, you know.
When life gives you lemons, make lemon muffins. Cooking way? No. When life gives you lemons, you make life take the lemons back! I don't want your damn lemons! You demand to talk to life's manager! Sorry, you may or may not be able to tell, I like Portal. Man, I'm kind of sad that the third Portal game's a fan game. I do wonder if they'll ever return to Portal. I know there's the whole joke, obviously, that Valve never count past 2, but considering Half-Life Alyx exists, I would love a VR Portal game.
Change now. Which one's coming up this time? Oh.
Oh god, I'm scared.
Not that one.
Oh.
Not that one. That's a bit too big. I could not see anything. Okay, that one will do.
I'm gonna say, so you know that we have a dear friend who hates the chair because it keeps running them over.
Mm-hmm.
See if I can find it. I gotta find it's the problem. It gets worse. Imagine getting run over by a bed. I really hoped I'd have a different pose, but... Beds away! I can show you the multiple... I'm going the very wrong way.
I can literally show you the world on a bed. My flies.
It'd be really interesting if they remade this to be a 2-person mount, where if someone sits on it, your character sits up and they sit on the edge.
That would be funny.
Or make a 4-person mount, make a reference to bed knobs and broomsticks. Oh god, I missed that film. Wait a minute, bunk bed. Ah.
Oh, you want to do bunk beds?
Go for it.
Okay, hold on then. Hold on. Line up. Line up. Line up. Line up. Line up. And then I slightly rise above you.
Bunk beds! Ow! Ah, my stomach! Oh gosh. Far East has oodles of noodles. Cooking whey, we might be resisting. We might resist. Oh, did Uranje just make a dad joke? Oh. I might end up going for a bit longer tonight, because I just really want to get on. He did my job. He made a dad joke about bearing fruit. That's my job. Hello. I can't wait to be doing all these fates, these different fates for a change. I would say, why'd the Vex Veterinarian just growl at me? No, they didn't. I just got a little messed up there. Yeah. So, rabbits, what do you think of our, this little slice of our humble abode?
And thwack.
Ah, my skull! Well, at least the Loprits are starting to see things our way here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hi, Thancred.
Hi, hubby.
I thought I heard voices that sound like they were on helium over here.
Not mine.
Not yours.
For the Loprites, yes. Unfortunately, they're not there for me. So,
I will say there's one concept you missed, which, one cursed concept you missed me coming up with. Loprits, but they're raving rabbits.
Very well could have been based off that.
I don't think so. With the way they look, they wouldn't have been. Plus Ubisoft and how quickly they would have been on the lawyers about that. I don't, for the life of me, see a Loprit with a toilet plunger. Although plumbing way probably exists somewhere in the ship.
Probably.
What do they call the spelling Loprit? Away. Oh. Right. I need it over here somewhere.
Where are you running?
To find this troubled researcher.
You can't run from me.
I don't intend to. I know I can't run from the weight of my sins. Hey, well, good news. We're helping with that. Ah, okay, that makes sense. The need of gravity is good. There we go. I guess they can talk about the gravity of the situation. Stares at Uranji for making a dad joke earlier. It's my job. Don't you ever take it away from me.
I mean, emotional damage?
Yeah. Unless this game in general, so. They are padding it out a little bit, which I guess makes sense in terms of the story here. Because not everyone's going to be here immediately with all the stuff.
No. Well, of course not.
Right, let's go and find some people that aren't so sure. I can see a gleaner over here immediately, who's unconcerned. 8, really? Oh, it's within the hamlet, so it's within the walls. Wolf, away! Oh boy. They're level-headed, but I'll talk to them anyway. Good. They're coping well. But there's an anxious engineer! Anxiety spotted! Charge!
What?
I am not a hurdle. Why am I suddenly a hurdle? I'm gonna check because this person just came from in here. No one's in there.
I know who's in there. There is somebody in there.
Oh? Later
Not
on?
for your quest, but for later.
Oh, okay.
You get a custom delivery in there.
Ah, sweet.
Not very in
Thank
that
God.
one.
There's a tired gleamer and a despondent engineer. Despondent's negative. Let me talk to you.
Tired cleaner. Poor dude. He's been overworked.
What gleaner hasn't been overworked at this moment in time, though?
All of
How
them
much
have.
exactly? How much they're having to do? Bless their hearts. I wonder if I'd meet that gleaner.
There you go. Hmm?
I wonder if I would end up.
That gleaner.
Yeah, would he have met that gleaner?
Do you mean Erenville?
No. Story-wise. I don't know. It's been quite a few years, so probably not.
Which gleaner are you on about?
The one from my, what would be from his story. That helped him become a sage.
Possibly, you could see them around Old Shoreline.
Yeah, it's a possibility.
Or, you know, you don't see them at all. I don't know.
Hmm. So I'm just out here right now telling people, if you're concerned, go and talk to the Loperates. They know what to do. Why are you talking to the junk monger?
What do you mean, why are you talking to the junk monger?
Oh, this imbecile refused to give me the alchemic I ordered without that bloody slip of parchment. Administrator, I know a thing or two about helping people that are bald. Hello there, by the way, Artemis. How you doing? We're currently just helping people realize things aren't so bad.
We can.
This This one's beyond your hope. Only sleep can save her now. Hey, Aston, do you want to stand where they're standing?
You always want more time, darling. You can have another 10 minutes.
Oh, good. Been a while since I've been here. I've been quite well. I've honestly been waiting to play this game for quite a while now. A little off, unfortunately, due to some illnesses at the moment, so... taking the opportunity of this sickness for today and tomorrow to get some bits done. Been playing a ton of Monster Hunter. Put it this way, I've almost got every single bit of craftable item in Monster Hunter at this point. I've been just... Oh. They're too distracted to be worried. I've been so hard-assed at the game that, yeah. Luckily for me, the title update for Monster Hunter comes out on the 4th, which I'm looking forward to. Elephant PNGs! Sorry. I appreciate it, man. I'm gonna be trying to get better, so I'm gonna be stuck at home, eating plain and whatnot, but... Well, if you do pick up Wild, let me know. Because I know me and housemate that you know, I'm not going to mention by name, we'll say Marcus, as they are known here as Marcus, play. Although I may have to downgrade on what sets I use if you've just started. Because I am Monster Hunter high rank level, basically level 400. I'm 398. So I kind of kill the low rank monsters in less than 2 minutes.
I have lost him.
That's alright. I'm still in the circle. No, I can't jump it. Yeah. I've only got to that level though because I've been trying to get every single weapon and armor.
There he is.
Hello.
Whack.
Give me 1 second real quick. Uh-oh. Right. I want to post something real quick. Where is it? Where's our screenshots? There it is. Wait for it to load. I gotta find one more.
You do realise you can run now, remember?
Yeah, I
Look at the appropriate one.
Pardon?
I got the appropriate Gwyber. I got the appropriate Gwyber.
Yeah! It's just gonna take me a while to remember it and get used to it.
I seem to have adapted pretty quickly to it.
That may be why I asked you to stand in their place. Where would they be? I'm trying to think where they'd be. Oh, harried archaeologist. There we go. I found them. Hey, I'll get flight by the end of this. I swear it. Let me see. I know how it works. Yeah, no, they've got a training hall in Monster Hunter for a reason. I don't know how Saturday will go. I might do Monster Hunter Saturday as well, if you want to pop in and see that. Because I'm between Monster Hunter and continuing this, but I kind of have an excuse to play tomorrow now as well.
You can't escape me.
Faster, Namazus! Faster as your little flippers can take you! Behold.
Isn't Oriange?
Yep. Oh, they want me to watch. Well, Oriange, I'm gonna I have to watch over it. I'm not actually watching shit, I'm bird watching. That is another weird thing that I kind of almost want to bring up, is that I do enjoy bird watching. Which, considering, as I say, a certain character is funny. I just don't have the patience for it. Kind of thing.
Oh, finally some rest. Why, I haven't spoken so much in, well, in forever.
Well, that's because you've had to only bark commands living way. That's why.
Lively, isn't it? The town is abuzz. Everyone eager to meet with our friends from the moon.
It would behoove you to consult with Sleeping Way. As our moon's pilot, his advice should be most pertinent.
I'm impressed. Truth be told,
Don't worry about it.
Tell one from another. No offense intended, of course.
Thancred! Casual racism! I'm joking. Please don't kill me. That's the sound of when I come out of this cutscene, there's going to be 12 knives plunged into me.
When I first arrived, I was struck by how little I knew. It was daunting. But then I realized that were it not for Urianger and his teachings, we'd still be stuck on the moon, gazing at your world and wondering what we've been missing.
What would they think if they could see Urianger now? I dare say they'd be more than a bit surprised. And impressed, no doubt. Master Louis Soir, Minfilia, Papalimo, and not to forget.
Oh there.
Hey, hello, you two. I know these two peoples.
I take it you'd be the one.
Florida.
Yes, I am.
That was a hesitation.
Wilson and Blovia,
You'll find out why.
Sharlayan's foremost researchers in the field of teleportation.
Oh.
And Moonbreeder's parents.
Oh, yeah, no, that makes sense.
Moonbreeder's parents.
It hath been some time. Tis good to see you in good health.
This can go one of two ways.
Likewise, old friend. Lavida and I were most honored to answer the call. Never expected this reunion, though, did we, dear?
I'll say, the nerve. Sending that letter, then running off to the god
I'll say the nerve sending that letter, then running off to the god knows where.
Oh.
Oh,
thank God. Oh, thank God. It's the good ending.
It's the good scolding, yes.
Any idea how worried we were?
Whoa, I've just realized the protractor I got has like these.
I'm sorry.
That's peculiar.
'Twas remiss of me not to deliver the news in person. No, more than that. 'Twas I who...
Ranger, come
My
on.
daughter was disillusioned after Master Louis left her behind.
The day the Scions called upon her was the happiest.
So this is almost acting as a slight closure for him.
She made her every choice of her own.
I mean, he already had closure, but now this adds... Oh. My god, what the Final Fantasy writing team? You're adding all these scenes just to hurt us. I'm on to you. I'm on to them.
There, you're onto them, are you?
Yeah.
Are you really? Are ya? Are ya?
Yeah, I know they're Jim, but they're very much onto me.
Cried as much for you as
and they're stabbing. It stabs. It hurts.
Stabby, stabby.
I'm sorry. I truly am. I knew not what to say.
Doesn't this seem a little sentimental just to be watching a scene? Hey, I didn't know this was gonna happen.
Platitudes of wiser men. Musings on sadness of love.
It's interesting because one thing about Urianger that you wouldn't know, Artemus, is he's a very stoic person. He often doesn't show emotion. So the fact that he's breaking it out here into such sorrow is actually real. It means it's a lot. It means it's all just at the surface.
But in our hearts, we know.
Yes, Urianger is a very stoic fellow.
I remember when you were young, how the lads teased you for choosing the company of books over others. Our moon didn't take kindly to that. Be nice to Urianger, she'd shout, and give them a walloping. No matter how many times we scolded her.
Oh, bless.
Rather than starting fights, why don't you be the bridge between Urianger and the others? She had to mull it over for a while, arms crossed, brow furrowed in intense thought.
Oh, I haven't thought about Moonbriar since early story. They are again. It's another thing they're dragging from a very, very early point of the game.
Read the same books you read, all to try and understand you that much better. I'm sure it was annoying and exhausting at the time, but she only ever had the best of intentions.
Look at you now, at the center of the crowd. The reason there even is a crowd, having brought these people together.
Leo, push the draw for in, will you please?
You've no idea how proud we are.
To see the boy our daughter trusted and believed in more than anyone. Growing to the man she always knew he could be. I can see her in you too. Feel her. She walks with you wheresoever you go. So thank you, Urianger, for being who you are.
Oh, my heart. Oh, if you listen very, very carefully, you can hear it starting to crumble into dust with each single time it's breaking.
I think I can feel her too. The truth of her life. Not sorrow, but hope and love.
That's alright, I can hear you from here.
Cool, as I heard, I'm just putting
Yeah,
her into bed.
that's alright. See you in a minute. Bunny does not understand complex emotions.
This moon breeder, she was important to him, wasn't she?
Extremely.
Ask the man himself.
Oh, no. But watching this exchange reminds me how much I've yet to learn about your world and its people.
You can live here your entire life and hardly learn a thing. that's why it's too soon for this to end.
And that's why we're not gonna let it. I refuse that fate. And I also refuse what fate this game has. Oh, I was stabbed while I was standing there. Huh. There, Gramps. Sorry, but you said the F word. Damn. So Franklin's just gonna leave Alizé to us. That's typical. Hello, friend! Don't worry about the giant cannon. Yo! Where was he hiding Eggman's Spider-Man? That's for you to find out. Hello there, Lucina. How you doing? How was your day? Let's get you a good old shout out. What are you playing today? Eternal Sonata. How's it been going? Hopefully you've been having an amazing time playing that game. If you need to take a little bit of a break, you know, a bit of post-stream R&R, you're more than welcome to. Just make sure you're happy, healthy, and safe. Woo. Oh, God, sorry. I'm finding myself low on oxygen. I'm calm. I'm taking it carefully. That's you. Where do I keep all these mounts? That's the real question. I've come from another one. Breathe, my man. You just beat the game. Oh. So what's next on the list, if you don't mind me asking? Like, I will come back and do those later, because we've got to go down here, as well as tons of other places. We are working our way, like, slowly around the map, which is interesting. So we've got two there. Hang on a second. Which one is it? It's oh. Then there's only one more that's unlocked via request. Okay, after this. And then we've got to explore to unlock the last few. Alizé, are you around here? There you are, lass. You got a plan, but you can get to Saturday, you're returning. Okay. Sounds like a good idea. Same way that I plan to eventually do Spectrobe's Origins, I guess, then. Yeah, I'll help with the boxes. Dang it. Go, 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 go! I'll take a shortcut. Ignore me, Anilia. Unfortunately, because we're not moving through space, the zigzag isn't going to be the fastest way of doing this. If you're in space, zigzag is actually faster than a straight line. Due to the way that space is mapped. Unfortunately, in reality, like this, I guess a straight line is probably best. box delivery. Have a box. Love the box. Enjoy the box. By the way, which one of these has explosives in it? No reason. Did I just get shown up by Alizé? Gosh darn. I carried one box. She carried like 4. God damn, maybe I'm getting weaker. To the south, that is... Oh, in this direction, actually. If I carry on down, I'll get it. First things first, though, we need to pick up this. 100% need to pick it up. Refuse... Never leave the Aetherites. Never leave them. Okay, free deliveries. Okay. I like that we're just doing, say, random handout events here right now. Bit of a pain in the backside, but... Yes. Okay. Near the southernmost, they said. Oh, we're just helping out while we wait for things. Yeah, so to catch anyone up that wasn't here for it, we're currently just doing some small tasks in the story just to hold off a bit of time while the rest of the world help out with something. Done. I beat you on this one.
Hopefully.
Welcome back.
There we go.
How you doing?
Not bad. Got the kiddo in. Now I just need to start all the advertisements off, don't I?
Advertisements?
Start my own stream up.
Advertisements?
Well, you know, the whole I'm going live things and servers.
Oh.
Because I was going to do the new raids, wasn't I?
Oh, yeah. I have seen the first 3 now. Thanks to YouTube autoplay.
I'm going in blind.
As soon as I looked over to my other screen and noticed it was like, I was like, oh, this music's pretty good. Where's it from? Ah, no! Off! Off! I don't want to see. Although I'll say, none of the music I've heard so far has stood up to the first 4. Give It All and Risky Bet. Be My Honeybee. And I think it's Welcome to the Show. Love them. I love them so much more. But then again, I used to hate the music used for the Dawn Trails opening video. But I admit, I've started to like it. Like, I mean the version where it splits between the 2 songs.
Yeah. Literally, the only thing I'm putting is new Arcadian raids, watch me die.
Yeah.
Because that's just the truth, and that is what will happen.
Yeah. Well, you're not going to be the only one there.
Oh, no, hopefully not, but yeah.
What I might do then is move over to my streaming channel, if that's alright, so you can fully go through it without any concerns of spoilings.
Yeah,
Alright?
I mean, if that's what you want.
It'd be probably better. I'll try and jump in on the over on Twitch. So I'll get my Twitch ready and I'll jump in as well. But
Yep, no worries.
you know me, I'll be lurking. So I'll see you in a bit, alright? I'll see you after.
See you in a bit. Bye.
Thanks for joining.
You're welcome.
So, yeah, everyone, if you are not already following Asta, please make sure you go and do so. It is absolutely criminal if you're here and you're not following Asta. She's an absolutely lovely and amazing streamer who does a ton of Final Fantasy XIV. It's thanks to her that, you know, I have gotten this far in the story. So please, please, please go and give her a follow. Alright? Even if you want to watch her stream and just lurk here, I'm taking no offense. Go ahead and do so. Ooh, ow. We're literally helping everyone right now as well. Which is interesting. This is the path it's taking. Alright then, let us, I guess, go, Graha. Yeah, I can help with that. Bring on the elementals. Just give me a moment, Graha. Yoink. Okay. Pull the lever, Kronk. That's alright. That's alright. I appreciate the lurk, if I'm honest. I really appreciate it. Let's give him the claw. The claw. You have saved us. We are very grateful. That is one. Hydrate, redeem. I will get on with that in one moment. Let me just finish up this combat and then I'll swig down a bit of water. And a posture check as well, most certainly. Again, I'll just finish up the combat and then I'll be there. Meteor! Okay, let me survey. Bring myself up. Get a full stretch in here. And a good old swig of water, though I wish I had a can of cola or something. Oh well, maybe tomorrow, who knows. So we have a little more of the map to look through as well. Yes. Huh. Amon wanted to travel. Because Amon is Fandaniel, I believe. Or related. You know? Wait. Did Meteon reach out to him in some way? Yeah, we can go see how he's getting on, but I just very quickly want to go to that new part of the map, please. Oh, we're gonna head on through there anyway. Yeah, let's go! Oh, let's not go on that. There we go, I'll take a mole. We should be able to see it any minute now. I see it. That is the final one we need to search for. Now we're just missing one mission-based one. Oh my god, I can't believe that. It's much appreciated, Moose. I really appreciate it. Alright. How is the furnace? There it is! The ether current we need! Woohoo! So, before we do that then... I'm gonna go this way around, and I'm gonna try and complete the other two, because then we'll unlock flying here. And you know what that means? If we unlock flying, by next week, I will have completed this map. Okay? And that means all we have left is one last location. We're getting there. We are getting there. And it's slightly terrifying, because like I say, when we are done with the MSQ for Endwalker, and move into the MSQ for post-Endwalker, I have to swap class and gain 10 levels. I will pray to the crystal. La da 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 na na na. Huh. I hate that you can't jump this wall. That really does irk me, I'm gonna be honest. Hey, Raffalos! Hi, kid. Help me, stranger! Stranger danger! It's literally the importance of, I need an adult. I am an adult. Ah. Take your crystal. What you do with that crystal is none of my business. Farewell. Kid, you need to talk to me. Blah, 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 blah. Done. It's not a main quest, so I will skip through it. If there's important lore, I will read up on it later. I need an adult or adult. No, yeah, that sounds about right. I need an adult who can be mature for more than 5 seconds without laughing at a fart joke. Cause it ain't me! Oh wow, I waited until morning apparently.
I take it.
Oh, you know it, Stola. Man, I can't see Stola now without seeing a Stola cosplayer I saw the other week. I want to bring this up. So, I spawned in at Gridania, turned around to see a Y'shtola standing there. I was like, oh yeah, cool, another cosplayer, that's cool. I looked at their name. Their name was Y'shtolan Identity.
The vessel is essentially ready for departure. All
Beautiful. I mean, bang. Identity theft is no joke. But still.
Had a feeling we might find
These? Who's these?
Pleased I am to say that our researchers
Disturbing the peace. Look into my heart. Now tell me the thing you're loving about me. I'm not there. I love that song.
And keep the people company, lest any lingering queries go unanswered.
Persona 3 has some bangers. All Persona games have some bangers.
Wait for the refined adamantite.
Alphino, are you there? It's me, Cryo.
We have a large delivery ready.
Delivery has arrived.
Yeah.
Round up everyone and come to the harbour at once.
Good news, everyone.
Let us go at once.
Let's see the efforts. How many characters do we think are going to be here?
Forgive the intrusion, Master Fortuner. I bring urgent news. A great commotion has broken out in Scholar's Harbour. Your presence is requested with all speed.
Of course it has! A dragon has just delivered a ton of gems, I bet!
Now, where might this delivery be? Oh.
Well, 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 look at that! My god, the ship from the harbour?
I'm sure it's very important, but we cannot accept these without the proper permits. By the 12, surely these can't all...
All regions! Oh my lord! Even Kate Sif? Oh my god, they're bringing in... They have brought in, like, all the side content shit. Oh my god. Oh, that makes me feel so happy. All the side content stuff added. That's quite alright. Well, if I'm not streaming, we'll be over on Asta's side, so do not worry.
Because you were charged with seeing the shipments from Gridania and Uldar here, along with your own. Give credit where credit is due.
Sounds like the sorry whinging of a sore loser. An hypocrite to boot. Ain't no way a scrawny whelp like you took a dozen steps inside a Dalamon shard.
I'll have you know I went all the way to the entrance. Furthermore, 'twas my contacts that enabled us to enlist the cooperation of the Sky Pirates.
Left you outside so you wouldn't get anyone killed.
And this is why I do all the side content after the story or when it comes up. Because if it can be added in the story, I want it in the story. I want that extra boost.
My, what a grand welcome party.
Good to see you again.
And Saraban. We come bearing relics both sacred and elegant, as well as a few other gifts that may be of help, to be presented with best wishes from the Eastern Alliance.
Holy shit, we literally got...
Items from Eureka as well.
From Eureka? Jesus! Because of course I finished Eureka as well. Oh my god.
Myself have come with a sacred relic.
So I will say, the only thing we're missing is a giant ass Christmas tree.
Senri's Dango Craven brought us to Kugane. We arrived precisely as Hancock was making his arrangements.
Pleasure to have you on board, guys.
Learning of your need, we made haste back to Hell's Lid, with our Dango, never fear, and consulted with the other auspices. all consented to the lending of Tenzin's legendary Phoenix Blade for this noble cause.
Holy shit. And now Tenzian's an ultimate raid.
And Seiryu were nevertheless worried that it might be lost in transit, however, and insisted upon accompanying me to Onokoro, where I had intended to entrust it to our Confederate allies. I thought instead to give it over to Hancock when we chanced to cross paths yet again. But alas, Seiryu remained ill at ease and ordered me see the blade into your hand.
Oh, my chest! Oh, my heart is beating. It is pounding. I'm so happy to see all the callbacks.
Need quite the impressive vessel to get it all here in time. Fortunately, our majestic associates have been more than helpful. 'Tis an honor to join the Warrior of Light on another adventure, they tell me.
That is all wonderful to hear, but what of the extraordinary cost? I shudder to think of the ransom we must pay for such a bounty.
Have we not already paid?
Fret not for your coin purse, young Alphino. Lord Lolorito looks ever towards the profits of the future, and thus the East Aldenar Trading Company went to some lengths to reduce the financial liability. And since the Scions funded the entire venture, not a gill need be rendered up in compensation. Everything is already yours.
We funded the venture? When?
Don't let the name.
Oh, my daughter is a fucking genius!
When it comes to capital investiture, a sprinkling of gil here and there will not do.
Oh.
To make waves when it really counts, which is why frugality is paramount. We also have the benefit of a generous patron. Generous being rather an understatement. She has supported us from the shadows since the
Yes! Let me guess, the mother?
Yeah, we even had coffers to fill.
Yeah! That's a giant middle finger to their dad! Yes! Oh, I'm sitting here. I am stimming all over the place. Oh my god. Oh, I just sat wrong. Ah! I bounced back in my chair and sat down wrong.
Take them with us in our tiny toy boat. And would be ashamed to leave all that hard-earned wealth unspent.
Perfect! Worth every pain.
Waste not.
In your face! Ah, sugar.
However did you manage so much in so short a time, though? The expected word to reach only a
Yeah, but word travels fast. Tancred.
Did I not tell you I have my ways?
Erenville, you were involved too.
I received a letter from Cryo after we parted ways in Labyrinthus. She explained what the Scions were trying to accomplish, and why you might soon require the services of the Gleaners, spread across the world as we are. I pray you do not interpret this as a betrayal of Charlotte. I accept that the Form's aim in pushing us to our limits was to preserve what knowledge we have, and I bear you no ill will for it. Yet, in collecting that knowledge,
Oh, pain.
most about our star?
Okay, I think I'm able to sit back up now, but oh, ow.
That is why I chose to help the Scions, to combat the obliteration of those countless undiscovered wonders. I held no illusions that they would be less demanding taskmasters, though rest assured, if I had, I would have been sorely disappointed. To make a long story short, the whole of the guildship cooperated to ensure your call was heard far and wide.
What's this about a ship that can fly to the moon?
Now we got the best mechanic on the plane.
The one time you don't beg my aid, your problem's a bloody ship that can fly to the moon.
And Nero's here too.
Sid, you brought the team. Of course, Garland Ironworks' finest. You need only point us towards my new favorite ship.
Even Omega and Sid have come along.
Oh, I nearly forgot. We stopped by Whirlit before coming here and picked up a package.
It's literally every side piece of content from this side.
Keep in mind that actions make for better penance than words, contrite or otherwise. So we offer none of the latter.
Did he give us a piece of the weapons?
Elegant relic Valens used in his weapons experiments. Has a fair bit of refined adamantite in it too.
As you like us not suspect, we've also brought adamantite for Mordona's Dalamud shard. I admit to some consternation upon first receiving Kral's message. So few scions remain at the Rising Stones now. Far too few for such an expedition. However, the Gleaners were able to secure us reinforcements. Idleshire's treasure hunters, not least among them. I know. How the Gobbyflock fought. Slowfix's gratitude for the safe return of his daughter has not waned, and he gathered his kin to our side with an astounding quickness. The clash between their machina and the Allegan defences was a sight to behold. I wager even you would have been impressed by the magnitude of the Gobby booms.
Fascinating as all this is, I fail to see how it explains your presence here. Does Razat Han not have more pressing concerns?
We do. Yet averting the final days would be the most expedient solution. That, and I am indebted to you. Though they chose to take their leave of Thavner, those you saved in Galimund remain my people. My gratitude is beyond words. 'Tis appropriate that I aid you in kind. If in the doing we bring salvation to others of this star, so much the better. You will recall that I spoke of my father, Midgard Sommer, and his journey across the great expanse. As he traveled betwixt the stars...
Don't tell me they're gonna come here. I know Midgard Soma is still technically with us in a degree.
Imparted to him the strength to persevere.
But he was alive last I remember. I don't know.
I called out
Yes! That's why we heard dragons. I thought it was.
Ajdaya's answer was silence, as ever.
But
Tiamat and Chris-Velgre, however, responded favorably to the suggestion.
yeah, there they go.
The sire, too, stirred from his slumber long enough to speak and say, "Very well. Thus have I brought you his own worm scales. Fit them to your purpose, and seek a worthier fate for us all."
I'm sorry, are you telling me you have scales from...
Pressed to find someone else so familiar with the unique properties of
Holy
dragon
shit.
scales. So I invited myself.
Holy freeholders, this is building up.
Look at me, this is so unbelievable. I've gone right back round to believing it again. If we get a 6% gain in efficiency, with all these goodies, we could get 7, no, 10, no, 14 bleeding percent.
That's what I like to hear. Get forging, you little devil.
What we could do with that much power.
Oh.
What we could blow up.
Put that last one on the writing board for now.
If duly convinced, then it must be true. In which case, the scion's end of the bargain has been fulfilled. Would you not agree?
Yes, Father?
I know not what you seek of Hydaelyn, nor for what purpose you would take command of our ship. Yet this much is certain. To do so will be to dictate the fate of this star and the lives upon it. The lives of each and every creature, in their magnitude and their fragility. Do you understand? And are you prepared?
Oh, you know it. You know we are.
We have seen and we have felt how much each life shapes this world. And so we are determined to abandon none. We understand what is at stake, and we are prepared to bear this burden.
Then I will bear it.
There we go. He's finally starting to accept.
I beg you, share your struggles with me. As family.
It's gonna take a long time for you to be redeemed, buddy. You better not stab us in the back. Or else.
You grasped my fingers with such tiny hands the day you were born. I thought my heart might burst. It was love and happiness beyond expression. Overwhelming. And a conviction so powerful that I trembled with something close to rage. I had heard the final days foretold. I swore to myself then and there that I would not let them steal your futures.
A likely story. I don't know if I believe it.
The great Exodus would succeed. Must succeed. No sacrifice or sin was worse than the alternative. If anything gave me pause, 'twas mine own father. The Archon Louisois openly decried Charlian's policies, a perspective which I regarded with increasing disdain as I grew older. Yet even as part of me thought him a fool. Perhaps I also hoped that he, of all people, would devise a brilliant means to save my children. A naive hope, but stubborn enough that I could never bring myself to keep you apart. No, that was his doing, when he perished at Cartano. As we pulled that twisted slab of Dalamud from the sea, I remembered the warmth of your newborn touch. Chastened, I vowed never again to suffer any interference in my mission to protect you. No matter that you yourselves wished otherwise. Detest me, fight me tooth and nail, I would suffer it, and more, and be satisfied so long as I could force you onto the ship. I was wrong. You two have grown so much stronger and so much wiser than I dared dream. You have earned the right to walk your own path, and already begun to do so.
Good. Because there are things we care about, and people we love, and none of them is replaceable. Not a one.
It
cannot have been an easy journey for you to have come so far.
We shall be glad to acquaint you with the finer details someday, once this danger has passed. All that we have seen and heard, that we have felt and learned in our travels. Ours is not a kind world, but it is beautiful. Always.
Oh no. Are you quite sure that's wise? After all, someone turns pale and flees the room when he sees so much as an envelope containing word of your adventures.
Oh, now getting called out.
Whatever will happen if he learns what you were really up to?
Millions. Though I have wronged my children most gravely, I owe you an apology as well.
You owe all of us an apology, dude.
I
A
assume
personal
it's influence that made
apology.
you keen to charge headlong into danger.
That was of your own doing, man. Don't blame me for it.
Yours, in particular.
I'm a healer, sir!
I see now that the said influence instead together with the many fine people gathered here today.
I'm a defensive type! Support and defense, sir! Yes, I currently paint and kill things with paint, but... and I may have started the first 2 patches as DPS.
If we've finished loitering about the harbour, might I suggest we put our plans into motion? People are beginning to look confused.
Perhaps you can spare a few words ere they resume the tedious lugging of cargo. You have no small number of friends and admirers here,
Alright, let me get up on these boxes. Get them. Everyone! With me! Oh, that felt good to do.
Your assistance is appreciated. Now, in an orderly fashion, if you please.
Oh, I'm getting goosebumps and chills. Thank you for everything, Tatari. I'll treat you to an extra pudding later on. Take you out to the restaurant down the line. Least I can do for a daughter that's done the equivalent of getting straight A's on everything. Even beyond that, I'm so proud. I'm so proud of her. She's a flipping genius. Right, let's head down to the center and complete the map. Wait, what? Oh! There's a whole thing here. Oh, we're still missing a little bit up there. That's okay, though. Let's go, my Guiber of Light. I'm sorry, is that the ship? That thing looks badass. Oh my god. I want a mini version as a mount. I want a mini version as a mount. Holy Beavis. That's, oh. I don't know what I was expecting, but it was not that. Oh. I was not expecting that, sorry. Oh my god, that really hit me like a brick. Oh. This is everything we've been working for. Man, we're really gonna do a Sonic X Series 3. Going out and facing the Metarax here. And though we have a very important mission coming up, I'm afraid this is where we have to call it for tonight due to the limits of time. I don't want to, so I think I might try and see you all tomorrow to continue. Anyway, without further ado, I'm gonna raid you all off into Asta tonight, who is currently playing the brand new raids at the end of the game. So you've seen me go for part of it. Now you're gonna go and see her at the end. So please, 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 as always, go show some love and some support. And I will see you all hopefully tomorrow. If not, maybe Saturday, maybe Tuesday. I mean, I don't have any Honkai games to play at the moment, so who knows? Anyway, guys, until then, Crash Beats of Arcadia Network, signing out.